Hello, this is God of Second, and I'm back. And tomorrow is bowling, so I just want to tell you that I'm a vampire. I'm a real vampire queen, and so I want to say my first vampire. I want to discuss about vampires. Since it's my obsession, I've never gave that up, even though I'm being different. So anyway, Anyway, my first vampire films I watched when I was a little girl in 1992, I think. Was Yeah, I think it's 1992. I was a little girl. My my parents were watching Bram Strokers Dracula. It's about vampires. Dracula trying to find his true mate who was reincarnated to his Elizabetha. His lost wife of Elizabeth Betha, who commits suicide by jumping off into the castle because she mistaken her husband was dead and stuff. So, yes, and then the priest told her she was damned because she cannot be saved. She killed herself. You know, religion and stuff. Catholics, they believe suicide is a sin, and they've been damned to hell or something. So, my first vampire movies is Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's about Dracula, a vampire who's looking for his the woman named Mena, and she's like reincarnated to his late wife Elizabetha, and she being like I'm in Garfield. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he was looking for. Sorry. He was looking for a girl named Anna. She's like a reincarnated to Elizabetha, his lost wife who killed herself. So anyway, so I remember that scene when Lucy became a vampire and she was like all pale white when clothes, and she's coming down the stairs with a child in her arms, and child like scared shitless, crying and scared. And when I remember the guy said like, you know, Lucy, and Lucy turned around and dropped the child on the floor, and the kid cried, and and that's when I saw. That's what I remember. She was holding a child and was crying, and then she was like, when she turned around, that she dropped the child, and I didn't see the whole movie because I just like running off and play outside and doing whatever I do. And well, first one didn't faze me. Then I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, not TV show. Um, the vampires attacking people, and Buffy staked them in the heart. Just like Bram Stoker Dracula, they stake them in the heart, like this. Yeah, and say like stake, like old-fashioned vampires, they get staked in the heart and they die. Then Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they staked I remember they staked the vampires, and the vampires died, and that movie didn't faze me either. That movie did not faze me, so it's been all sorts of stuff, and It's been years, but I remember exactly while I was in a school bus thinking about Dracula, and I was thinking, how did Dracula become first vampire? How did he became a first vampire? How how? And I didn't know because I guess I haven't seen the movie how he became a vampire. So, and I was thinking that all day while I was in the bus like this. How did that? What made Dracula first vampire? How did he become the first vampire? And like something like that. But I've been wondering all those years and stuff. So anyway, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, I mean Bram Stoker's vampires. Bram Stoker's Dracula didn't face me. Buffy the Vampire Slayer didn't face me. But into like few years in 2000, I was high school. Then Little Vampire came out. Well, and I wanted to see. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just got distracted and put this on. So anyway, when the Little Vampire came out, I was obsessed wanting to see that movie. I thought I want to see it, even though it's a kids movie. But I was like, I want like 15 years old or something. Yeah, I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old when that movie came out. I was in high school. I'm not gonna say what school because I don't want anyone stalking me and stalking my school. I'm trying to protect them. Okay. Anyway, I remember one time when the movie came out, I begged my parents. I cried, throwing tantrum wanting to see a movie into following weeks. They took me to see that movie, and suddenly I became obsessed with vampires. And I'm like obsessed pretending to be a vampire. Like one time I was like obsessed. My mom, and my sister. We went to see the movie, and soon the moment I saw that movie, I became obsessed with vampires. I was totally obsessed, and I've mentioned myself as vampire, want to be a vampire, and I was really obsessed with that movie. And then the weird thing is, I had a crush on Rudolph Sackville Bagg. He's a character who played by Wallow Weeks. Well, I guess he was 13 when he played as 9 years old boy named Rudolph, who's same age as kind of like friends with Tony Thompson. So I was having a crush on that Rudolph character, and I was having a crush. I like daydreaming and wanted to be with him, and I even wrote the fan fiction, but sadly I was like a vampire one. But my vampire had a sad ending because she dies in his arms. Well, that was a long time ago, so anyway, and I was obsessed with vampires. I was completely. Then I started to watch another vampire movies like Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dracula. I watched Dracula 2000. I know, I'm like making a video. And you just interrupted! Sorry about that. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I had bowling tomorrow, so I just want to say, sorry. So anyway, I was obsessed with making the vampires and all that stuff, and I even dreamed of being bitten by a vampire on a neck, and it was crazy because I actually felt the bite, and I didn't cry, like, I didn't make the sound, but it was like really, and I woke up, my neck was sore, and when I touched it, it felt tender and painfully. Yeah, so it was painful but kind of painful pleasure. Then I watched all the vampire movies. Interview with the Vampire with Brad Pitt. He's a good looking. And Tom Cruise. Interview with Vampire with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise and Kristen Dunst. It's really good. Real vampires burn in sunlight. I seen the part when she was burning in the sunlight. Like, ouch, that gotta be painful. So, yeah, it was painful, and then I watched Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Blade, all vampire movies. And I read vampire novels like Anne Rice, Interview with a Vampire, Vampire Lestat, Queen of the Damned. Oh, I love Queen of the Damned. I like that movie. And Blade, all kind of movies. And I read Interview with a Vampire, Queen of the Damned, Vampire Lestat, Vampire Ironman, Victoria the Vampire, Queen of the Damned, as I always say that. Last Vampire Thing. It's about gay vampires that fall in love. Yes, it's crazy though. I but let me see. 11:14. So anyways, I watch all kind of vampire movies and reading the books, and I was obsessed with vampires whole year after that, and it was pretty bizarre, and then until this Twilight came out. So I read a book, don't like it, boring, Bella's whiny, annoying, weak, pathetic, whiny. And it was crazy. and that family read the book. So then the movie come out, hated it because vampire, the one that Twilight that sparkles. Real vampires don't sparkle, so then I myself became a vampire, and did a spell and became a vampire. It says once you turn to a vampire, no, it's a no going back or no turning back. So I'm vampire and yeah. So if you like this video, great. Give it like, subscribe, and comment if you like it. I'm still a vampire, and I'm still have the covens, and I haven't heard from one of my a vampire advisor, and I'm kind of worried. So I'm still a vampire. I'm a vampire queen. So, but not all vampires will have fangs. Some have like this. See, and some do not burn in sunlight. Some either get discomfort. Well, some burn, some weaken, but everything's good, and yeah, and everything's good. Still a vampire, and I better. So, my first vampire movies is Bram Strokers Dracula. That's my first vampire movie. I've seen the original vampire movies, like Lost Boys, Blade, Lost Boys, Blade, Individual Vampire, Little Vampire, Dracula 2000, Underworld. I love that movie. Underworld, Daybreakers, what else? Queen of the Damned. And I've seen the Interview with the Vampire, the TV series. It seemed okay. It's kind of weird seeing Lewis as black guy, but I'm not racist or anything. Just, I think that series really good. And I've seen all season 1, but I tried to watch season 2, but I'm thinking about watching season 2, so I gotta plan to watch it when after I was going bowling, maybe, after I do stuff. I had bowling tomorrow, so yeah, and wish me luck on bowling. I'll do good. Let's hope I get a good score. So anyway, sorry. And I've seen 30 Days of Night with Josh Hartnett about vampires attacking the village of the Baron in Alaska when a night called Polar Night. You know, Polar Night of during the winter. They stay in a night for like 30 nights. So they that was a good movie. What else I see? I seen Blade, Interview with the Vampire, Lost Boys, Little Vampire, which I always say, or Underworld, 30 Days a Night, and 30 Days a Night, Dark Nights, Dracula 2000, all kind movies. I've seen the TV series Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and any of the Vampires TV series. It's a pretty good movie, so I recommend watch Real Vampires. And those who think that real vampires like sparkles, I don't think so. Real vampires don't sparkle, so get over it. Twilight sucks. Oh yeah, one more thing. Tomorrow I heard that Stephanie Meyer going to make another Twilight books. Oh gosh. And if she writes the books, then it's going to be movies and going to be a Twilight frenzies going on. And I don't want that. And Twilight were attacking haters who hate Twilight because of their opinion. Twilight's killing the pets and so I don't want that to happen. If that's going to happen, another Twilight series, oh god, I hate that shit. That shit's so. I guess I gotta get to bed because I got to bowling tomorrow. So, if you like this video, great. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and one more thing. If you read the book Twilight, it's boring, shit, lame. I hate Twilight. So if there's gonna be another Twilight books coming out, oh god. Let's hope there's gonna be a Twilight shit all over. Twilight frenzies. Twilight's going crazy. Visit Forks. Visit Bella's house. And other Indian civilizations. Forks High School, Forks Shop, Forks Stores, Forks Diners, all sort of stuff. And plus, it's gonna be like Twilight T-shirts, Twilight bookmarks, Twilight books, graphic novels, all sort of shit going on. And Twilight's attacking haters because haters hate the book. They're gonna put like haters in the hospitals or killing the pets. I don't want Twilight. So I'm just saying, I'm into real vampires. I'm a vampire. And vampires, and just so you know, real vampires do not sparkle, so yeah. I better get to bed because I got bowling tomorrow, so if you like this video, great. So, I love real vampires movie. Twilight, nope, do not like Twilight, so Twilight sucks. And I heard Stephanie Meyer is going to make another Twilight, writing another Twilight books. Oh god. And if she publish it, make millions copies of it, so they're going to make a movie, and there's goes Twilight Frenzy all over again. I mean, they're going to be obsessed, going to making the video, make the hateful rant on haters who hate the book. For example, Naughty Madame and Twilight Mom 1988. And all Twilight fans who make a rant about haters hating the book and saying they need to grow up. Well, So just to let you know, Twilight going attacking haters for hating the book, putting them in hospitals, or killing the pets. So my favorite movie of all time is Little Vampire, because I used to have a crush on Rudolph Sackville Bag, and I was just getting that necklace, but I'm over it. So I'm into individual vampire and Weiss novels, all real vampires, not Twilight, because I hate Twilight. So if any tryhards who see these videos and don't like them, don't like why my if tryhards see this video and do not like my opinion, tough. Twilight sucks. So if you don't like it, too bad. So Twilight sucks. Real vampires don't sparkle, so get over it. And I don't want Twilight frenzy to start all over again, or invasion, and or tryhards attacking haters for hating the book, or putting them in the hospital, or killing the pets. I'm into real vampires that burns in the sunlight, or get uncomfortable in sunlight, or get discomfort from sunlight, or turn out okay, and drinking blood, human blood, or animals' blood. Even they drink each other's blood, like Queen of Damned, and so I better head to the bed because it's 11:27, so better get to the bed. Oh, and one more thing, I gotta show you something. Damn it. I got these. I got crystals. Isn't that cool? My dad got it for me it's a weird crystal. My dad gave it to me. This, it's real. And this. So I got all three. So, you like it? Here's the one here. Here's another. And another. So, I hope you enjoy my video. Well, my dad got me this. I'll make more video of these, maybe some other time. I'm sorry I haven't made a video because I've been busy, and I didn't go to work because my stomach was hurting so bad. So I had to I had restrictions now, like no more hot Cheetos, no more Mexican candy, no more Takis, no more hot spicy stuff like chili beans and jalapeno Cheetos, all sort of stuff. So got these. Now I got put them back. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry this is long, but I got the crystals. So if you like this video, great. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And and one more thing. If you're into the real vampires, I'll just, oh yeah, I'm thinking about writing a novel too, vampire novel, which I'm working on too, but I'm working on my Northwich experience, so I hope you so I'm trying to write in vampire novels. See, I've been writing the vampire novels on my notebook for a long time while I was in high school. You know, like things about vampires burn in sunlight, some don't, some like were powerful and not, so yeah, so I've been writing vampire novels for a long time, so I know my perceptions of vampires. They burn in sunlight, they drink blood, they had fangs, they had high speed, they run fast, they're able to climb up the walls, hang in the ceiling, sleep in the coffins, and even they have powers like mind reading or drinking out of blood, absorb the power, read minds, telekinesis, all sorts of stuff. So I suggest you guys, if I publish it, you will love it. So right now it's 11:37, so I better head to the bed, and I got bowling. Vampires rule. Twilight sucks. So that's enough for the discussions of vampires. I'm into real vampires that burn in sunlight or discomfort or just aren't okay. Some have fangs, some don't. Some have powers and different type of abilities. So I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire queen. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I better get to bed. So like, comment, subscribe, or follow me on Facebook. Well, that's it for now, and